Finding the equation for electric field intensity due to uniformly charged spherical shell. It is the one application of Gauss law. If you not subscribe the channel and like the video, share the video. Write your comments in comment box. Today we are going to discussing the topic about spherical shell. Consider a uniformly charged spherical shell of radius capital R. Let Q is the charge of the cell, and to find the electric field intensity at any point P as a distance R from the center of cell, that is O. Draw a Gaussian sphere as its center is O and small r is its radius. The Gaussian sphere looks as figure at a point O. Consider a small region of area ds around the point P in which electric field is uniform. Now, electric flux through the small element area ds is d pi is equals eds cos theta by the Gauss law, where theta is the angle between the directions of E and ds. So, the entire Gaussian sphere can made up of a number of small elements. Each of area is ds. So, that's why the total electric flux through the entire Gaussian surface is given as pi is equals integration of d pi, or otherwise pi is equals integration of eds cos theta. Since here E and ds are always along the same direction for a uniformly charged sphere. So then what happens? Theta is comes to the 0. So that's why pi is equals integration of E ds cos 0. But we know cos 0 is equal to the 1. So that's why what happens? Pi is equal to integration of E ds. Since the charge is uniformly distributed on the sphere, E has the same value everywhere on the Gaussian surface. So that's why pi is equal to what happens? E integration of ds. But here integration of E ds gives the total area of the Gaussian surface. It means Gaussian sphere. So here integration of ds is equal to the E dot 4 pi r square. So here capital R is the radius. So then what happens? Pi is equals E into 4 pi r square, consider as a first equation. So according to Gauss law, the total electric flux over any closed surface is equal to the 1 by epsilon naught times to the total charge enclosed by the surface. So then what happens? Pi is equal to Q by epsilon naught. So here this is the by Gauss law. So from the first equation, from the second equation, we will get E dot 4 pi r square is equals Q by epsilon naught. So then what happens? E is equals 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by r square. So when you are writing the vectorically, then what happens? E bar is equals 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square into r cap. So here r cap is radially outward if Q is positive. And in the case of Q is negative, R bar will be radially inward. So if we observe this equation, we can notice that this is same field intensity which a point charge Q placed at O would produce at point P. So here this is the one case of spherical sphere. So what is the final equation? E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square. Here special cases are there, two types. First one is the electric field on the surface of the shell. If the point P lies on the surface of the charged cell, then what happens? Capital R is equal to the small r. So it means the radius both are equal. Then what happens? E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square. So here you have to observe small r square. If sigma is the surface charge density of the shell, then it is equal to the Q by 4 pi r square. So then what happens? Q is equal to 4 pi r square into sigma. Then the electric field intensity E is equals 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 4 pi r square sigma by r square. So 4 pi will be cancelled, r square will be cancelled. So then we will get the final equation E is equals rho by epsilon naught. So this is the first case, special case. And here special case second is there. If electric field inside the charged cell, then if point P lies inside the cell, then the Gaussian surface doesn't enclose any charge. So then what happens? Q is goes to the 0. So then automatically capital E will be goes to the 0 inside the cell. So here the total electric field intensity inside the cell is equal to the 0. So here this is about the equation of electric field intensity in the case of charged spherical shell.